Welcome back to another behind the scenes at the film look, and what we're going to be doing today is talking about the process of making our next short film, because it's a little bit different from other short films we've made, so stick around and see what we've done. Our next short film is called The ASYLUM GROOVE, and we already have a script, we already have the location, and we already have the music. And the reason we've got the music so early is because we couldn't have done anything else, like get an actor or a choreographer. We need the music before we got all of these things. We did want to have something originally made, like we did for Backstage from our friend Jordan, but because we needed it so early, the time frame wouldn't have really worked out, so we found a track. So our next step is to get an actor and then a costume. Obviously we know the costume, we've got some ideas in mind, but obviously we need sizes. And now we've got music, actor, we can actually get a choreographer, which we've never actually worked with. That's why it's in red. Anything in red is something we haven't done before. So now we're meeting the choreographer this week to chat about it, because me and Richard, we can't really dance.
We're not the best.
No, we're not the best at dancing, so we thought, get someone in who knows what they're doing.
So we've been at the location, we've done our first looks. We don't have all the props sourced yet, but we know what we want by breaking down the script. We've got our discarded furniture. We had the location in mind for this, so we knew we would already have it. Now all we need is a record player, an old tin bucket, and a mop. Once we found the music, we started getting images in our head of really what the film's going to look like. So we settled on a visual identity. We did half of this in the first looks, but we spent a couple of hours yesterday looking at different pictures of
really,
things. Yeah, just sort of making a mood board. And now that we've got a visual identity, it means that we can storyboard and we can start doing real lighting setups.
So we did this last week. We did lighting setups, just kind of get a feel of what the room was in the first look. Now we've got a much better understanding of what we need to do to the room and how much light we need to add.
Yeah, and another thing that we've never done before, so we've never had a choreographer, but we also thought, because this film is so in particular with the music, we wanted to make it feel like the music is completely written for the film. And what we're going to try and do that we've never done before, we don't even know if this is a real thing, is create an emotional sort of beat map for the music. So for example, you've got some music. This is our track here. There's the chorus, there's a bridge, there's another chorus, and there's the swirling ending. So in order to keep all the crew, all the cast, the choreographer, everyone on the same page, what we want to do is create this emotional beat map. So there are certain points in the music that would fit really well in the shots, in the edit, directing the actor in a certain way. And what we want to do is mark out certain points. So say there was a bit here that swells a good bit of music. Maybe this is when he gets infected with the music and it really gets in his head, and that's when he starts to have a proper dance. Yeah, there is dancing in this video, which is really strange. We've never done it before. So he's thinking about this point, he's dancing at this point, but what we want to do is we want to push more emotional parts in. Obviously, we aren't dancers, so a lot of the blocking and quite a bit of the direction in terms of physical activity of the actor is going to be done by the choreographer. But we thought the choreographer can do the physical parts, but we can make sure that the emotional part of the film is still from us.
Yeah, because we need to direct the actor in those emotional scenes and what we want them to feel at different points.
Thank you for joining us on another behind the scenes at the film look. We hope that this makes a little bit more sense. If you've got any questions, do not hesitate to comment down below. We're still working this out ourselves, and we'd love to know what you guys do in order to get it mapped out on a page or on a whiteboard so you can actually see your film and see its progress. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on Tuesday.